Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is a 3v3 versus fighting game where you have 1 point character and 2 assist characters. The 2 assist characters can do drastically different things. Pick a well-balanced team and you'll be sure to go far. Marvel vs. Capcom 3 also has 3 stages: Bond, Wonderland, Training Room, and Danger Room. At the top of the screen you have your health bars, 1 for each of your characters, and then right next to it you have the XFACTOR meter, which we'll get into later. On the bottom of the screen you have Hyper Meter. Hyper Meter basically allows you to do super moves, and you can have up to 5 levels of it. You also have 2 assists. You can use only 1 at a time, and they do a variety of different things. They also have a cooldown. Meter is a very important mechanic in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. We're going to explore how you build meter and how you use it. You can build meter in a variety of ways, such as hitting your opponent, taking damage, or making the opponent block, or you blocking the opponent, as well as certain assist moves that will allow you to regain meter. You can spend meter in a variety of ways, such as devastating special attacks, and you can also spend them on power-up moves, which enhance your character depending on your character's supers, as well as level 3s, which are very strong super attacks that are unscaled, so they always do a lot of damage no matter what. You can also press both assist buttons to do a team hyper combo, which can lead to devastating mix-ups. X-Factor is a special power-up mode where you get more damage and more speed with the less characters that you have left on your roster. So if you have 1 character left, you have the maximum amount of power and speed you can obtain. You only get this once per match. The levels for X-Factor are displayed on the top left if you can't count, and that's level 1. This is level 2 as it's sparking more drastically, and then finally level 3 goes crazy. Here we're going to illustrate the power and speed difference between the 2 modes. This is X-Factor level 3, and as you can see, it's much faster. You can also cancel any move or special move or hyper into X-Factor, which can lead to devastating mix-ups. Defense is really important in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Pushing 2 buttons during block stun allows you to push your opponent back, and it's really useful for keeping your opponents off you, as well as putting you into more block stun. But if an assist is putting you in block stun, you cannot advancing guard, which sets up for mean offense. Throws are initiated by doing back or forward and the H button. They start up in 1 frame. Some ground throws can be comboed off of, some others can't. Some air throws can be comboed off of, some others can't. It's really dependent on the character, so you have to explore that yourself. Ground teching leaves you very close to your opponent, which can lead into a mix-up situation. Marvel vs. Capcom 3 has a variety of recovery options for once you get out of a combo. So you can forward recover, you can neutral recover, or you can back recover. We're going to see the various recoveries on the air and ground, and it's important to note that neutral is the fastest recovery, and it can be used to avoid certain resets in situations. So it's important to note what recovery the opponent is doing so you can counter it. Combos in Marvel vs. Capcom 3 are both easy and hard. Some easy combos are actually harder than they appear, and some harder combos are actually easier than they appear. There are 4 moves in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. LMHS, with S being the universal launcher. The typical combo sequence in Marvel is LMHS, MMHS. Watch this Dr. Doom combo as I try to explain hit stun deterioration. People see long combos in Marvel and always ask why. Well, there's a thing called hit stun deterioration, which as time goes on in the combo, the less hit stun you do to your opponent, so they'll fall out more likely if you don't do the combo correctly. Here I'm going to show a similar combo, but I'm going to insert a few light attacks, and it's going to whiff at the end. No one really knows how hit stun deterioration works 100%, so if someone tells you they know how it works, just call them a liar, including myself. Incoming mix-ups are what occurs when a character dies. They're incredibly devastating and are some of the hardest things to deal with in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Incoming mix-ups are particularly dangerous because they come in with a set amount of time depending on the way the character dies, so you can set up incredibly dangerous cross-up situations. Quarter circle forward and an assist button causes a snapback, which forces the character to come in and can set up for devastating mix-ups. Remember, this is a basic Marvel vs. Capcom 3 video just to show and explain what some things are happening on the screen. If you want more advanced videos, feel free to go search for them, and if you have any questions, you can ask in the comments below or on my Twitter @HanziGonzo.